FPV, yay! I've been wanting to do FPV for a really long time, and I finally, for my birthday, I got an FPV system. So I just recently put it on my tricopter and it crashed. So I need to redo the tricopter completely. But in the meantime, I can share the specs for this FPV system and show you a little bit more of close-up and what I did with the wiring. Okay, so let's go over some of the basics of this FPV system that I have. I have it set up for my tricopter, so I just took the GoPro and I took the normal backing, the non-waterproof one, and I zip tied the transmitter onto the back and also all the wires that go to the GoPro. Now, I simply just took the wire that came with the transmitter and I just cut all the wires off and soldered it onto some servo wires and then my JST connector so I could plug it into a battery. And that's the antenna. I have it put sideways because it has to be completely vertical. Okay, so this is my ground station, and it's a little bit hard to see because I have the shroud on. That's only because of the because I don't want the sun to get in, and it's pretty hard to see with the sun out. So if we go into the back, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. You can see that there's the battery, and then there's the video receiver, and then there's just the wire that goes to the TV. Now the TV, I got this, all of this FPV system I got on Ready-Made RC, and the TV itself has its own built-in battery, and the 2200 milliamp 3-cell that my receiver is being powered by lasts a really long time, and I actually haven't even had to replace this yet. On my thing that goes on the tricopter, I'm using an 800 milliamp 3-cell battery. So just to let you know that. Okay, so let's do some narrated FPV flight right now. So right here I'm taking off and I'm just flying line of sight just to get it trimmed out. And then I go back to my ground station and I will see the screen and then I'll start taking off. So while we're waiting, let me give you a few more specs on the system. The entire setup that I have with the GoPro weighs almost 11 ounces, which is a ton, but I'm going to be able to put it on my airplane too, so look forward to that. Okay, so I noticed that the FPV transmitter turned off, so I go back just to turn it back on. And here you can actually see my ground station and how I have it set up on a tripod. You want to get it as high as possible because that's the best possible way that the signal gets received. And I'm just trying to fix my antenna and wires. I do have a few shorts, but it's nothing really too big, and sometimes it'll go out, which I'm still trying to figure out why it's doing that. There's my endless line of screens. And I've set it down beside here, and then we'll go fly it again. So here's where I take off, and it's pretty windy, but it's not really affecting the tricopter that much. You can see my dog in the corner over there. Now, it just starts to take off, and it just keeps on going in one direction. So I give it more throttle to keep it off the ground, but then it just starts moving forward for some odd reason, and it gets really, really high up. I get scared and kill the throttle. Boom. So this is one of the initial points that weakened the arms to the point where it actually broke them in the next shot that you'll see. So here I come to straighten out all the arms, make sure nothing's broken. Little did I know that the arm was fractured. And go back to my ground station so I can see through the camera. And here's where I take off. So I see my dog and then I land again. Then I see that there's nothing wrong, so I just take off, turn around, and it starts going forward again. I see that tree, turn, and then go onto the ground, and that snaps the leg off. So here's just another flight with the FPV system. I think that's it for now with this video. Look forward next time for me probably putting all this gear on my Hawk Sky, and I'll probably need to upgrade the motor on it, and then so I can fly with that. And that should be pretty interesting because it'll be a lot easier to fly than a tricopter, and I should be able to get really, really high. So please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.